What up, y'all? Today I wanted to talk to you. The topic of discussion is when you're all healed up, or you're, 90% there, whatever. Guess who comes back, tries to come back into your life and pry open the door again? You guessed it, the narcissist. And it ain't no joke, man, I'm telling you. The narcissist will try that every time. And so it's something that you really need to be keen on, and it's not just some kind of cliche thing that people talk about. And you might be like, say, 70% of the way there. You may be like 60% of the way there, and you're like, there's no narcissist in sight. But it's true. It's what everybody else says, and I'm telling you too, because it happened to me too. The narcissist will come back not when you're 60, 70% healed up, not when you're 80% healed up. They'll come back when you're 90, 95% healed up and try to get a foothold in. You know what a foothold is too, right? A foothold's when you're trying to close a door and the enemy will stick his foot in there, and he just got it wedged open by his foot. But if he can slide his body in there, guess what happens? He opens that door and he climbs right in, and he becomes a stronghold. So y'all be careful out there, because you are in a war zone. You may not have guns and ammo, but we're not fighting. This is not a war of flesh, okay? I mean, it's not a war of in the physical realm. And that's the thing. That's what I'm getting at. Those are the people I'm talking to. This is a war in the spiritual realm. This is a war on your soul, okay? And nevertheless, whether you're of an understanding of it or not, that's still what's happening. It's just unbeknownst to you, because you refuse to see it for what it is. I mean, in my humble opinion, but that's spiritual warfare. The narcissist is spiritual warfare. And they prey upon your flesh, because your flesh is always what's preyed upon first. Because if you give in to the flesh, which is a commonality in humanity, and the way over the flesh is through self-control and dedication to being your best version of yourself, and through the word is really what gives you, in my humble opinion, strength against this stuff. So you gotta be about that life, man, and trying to be in the right places, and not position yourselves in the wrong places, because when you least expect it, the narcissist will be there. Or if the narcissist isn't there, somebody else will be a plant there that's not wholesome and good for you. If you hang out in places that do not have generally speaking good individuals there, it's the ratio is not good for you finding good quality of people that are gonna be sharpening up your sword, right? So one thing that we need to be aware of when we've dealt with the narcissist over and over, and have dealt with them for years and years, and not known that what narcissism was, now that we do know, we not only want to be aware of the people that we do have to talk with and interact with, right, on a daily basis. We want to be also aware of the places that we frequent. Okay, you don't want to be, if you can help it, doing online dating for one, right? That could be a place that we may have frequented before, that we are much more keen to, and understood that that's not the place for us to be. And then next and second to that is other places that maybe we used to hang out often, that maybe we would meet more individuals that were of the narcissistic or narcissistic nature. So just be careful out there, because you want to keep your guard up, and you want to start, when you're switching up your energy, you also want to switch up, some of the in switching up the energy is to switch up your lifestyle. You have to make lifestyle changes, and ones that are better for you than they were before, ones that have that bear fruit, versus doing things in the past that were more fruitless. Or maybe you have the lustful nature, and that's kind of where the chosen one empath would kind of veer off of those paths, generally speaking, given this new opportunity to walk down a new path. And what you'll find is you want to shake the dust off, and to shake some of this dust off of this narcissism in your life is you want to be the best version of yourself. And to be the best version of yourself is to dedicate yourself to making better choices, wise choices, versus in the past maybe you were making more fleshly choices. Now you've wised up, and you know that living in the flesh or living in the ego is not the best choice. It's best to live with your spirit man at top, and to look at life not as how easy can I make life, but not also to make it life to be, oh, how hard can I make it? Okay, that's not the point. The point is to look at life like it's going to be hard. There's going to be a lot of times where life is going to be difficult for you to advance and to get where you really need to go, so that you can bear good fruit in your life and long-lasting relationships. So making new relationships and better relationships that aren't, generally speaking, what do we say? The narcissists, they're very surface, right? There's not a whole lot of depth in them. So we want to have relationships that draw on a little bit more depth in life, and in respect for one another, and that we can bear fruit and be with individuals of quality. So give me a like, thumbs up, and a subscription. I hope this is good news for someone out there today. And until next time, soldier up. Peace.